Good morning, Lava Bees. Welcome back to Mindful Monday practice. Start seated, crisscross on your mat. Relax your legs, sit up nice and tall, relax the shoulders down your back. We're gonna start with an ocean breath, okay? So we're gonna use sunshine arms and an ocean breath. So just relax your arms down by your sides. And then I want you to take an inhale and reach your arms up. And then bring your palms together. On the exhale, open mouth, bring your hands down. Good, again. Inhale through sunshine arms. Exhale, ocean breath. Keep going, inhale. Exhale. One more time, big breath in. Long breath out. Today in Mindful Monday practice, we are going to be talking about the topic of self-regulation. So what is self-regulation? It's basically the difference between responding and reacting. So when you get frustrated, are you like a can of soda that's just been shaken and you just explode? Or are you the type of person that takes a step back, thinks through how you are going to respond to a situation? So that's the difference. You want to improve your self-regulation. Why is this important? Well, it allows us to be in control, right? So it saves us from those I wish I never said that and I wish I never did that moments, right? It really allows us also to focus and to pay attention to what's going on inside of us and inside of our bodies and inside of our minds. And yoga and meditation help improve self-regulation because we're spending time calming our bodies. We're spending time learning about who we are and what happens inside of our bodies and our minds, and that improves our self-regulation, okay? So let's get started with our practice today. We are gonna go ahead and we're gonna start standing. So we'll start right here in mountain pose. I want you to spread your toes, press down through all four corners of your feet, nice strong legs, palms splay open, shoulders down and back. And I want you to take a deep breath. So big breath in, long breath out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. And now spread your feet nice and wide, so wider than your hips and your shoulders. And we're gonna take star pose. So I'm pressing down through the outsides of my feet. I reach my arms up wide. Big breath in, take up space, inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Good. Moving through triangle pose, you're going to take your right toes to the right, your left heel dials back just slightly, and then I'm going to turn my hips a little bit forward, and then I'm going to reach my right hand down to my shin or my thigh, doesn't matter how low you go, and then I'm going to press through my big red toe. So I've got strong feet, a nice strong foundation. I reach my left arm high, and then I turn my gaze up towards my thumb if it's available. Otherwise, you can just take your gaze out in front. Big breath in. Long breath out. I want you to feel strong in this pose, so squeeze those inner thighs and press down through your feet. Good, and then bring that top hand down. We're gonna move from here into warrior two, so step that left foot back a little bit more if you need to. And then you're gonna bend into the right knee and reach your arms out. My shoulders are directly over my hips and my belly's engaged. Bring your gaze out beyond your right fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. So strong warrior legs. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten that right leg, turn your right toes forward. We'll pause in star pose again. Reach the arms out. Inhale. Exhale. Moving through triangle pose on the other side. Take the left toes left, dial the right heel back. Then you're going to take your left hand down to your shin or your thigh, right hand up. Right gaze is either up or out in front. Inhale. Exhale. Do you feel a little unsteady? If you do, breathe through it. Root down a little bit more into the floor and squeeze the legs together. Inhale. Exhale. Rise back up. Good. Bend into that front knee, coming into warrior pose on the other side. So when we can breathe in those shaky moments in a yoga pose, it teaches us that we can breathe during those emotional moments when we feel our body begin to react. Inhale. Exhale. How does your mind react to a physical challenge, to this physical challenge right now, holding this strong pose? What is your mind thinking? Are you able to focus on the breath and let those thoughts go? That's how we learn how to self-regulate using our yoga. Straighten that front leg, turn the toes to the front, reach the arms up, start pose, breathe in, and breathe out. Good, relax the hands. You're gonna step up to the front of the mat. Moving into lunge pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up to a long spine. And then exhale, step the left foot back to a lunge. So the back leg is straight and strong. You're pressing through that back heel. Your right leg is bent and you're squeezing your inner thighs. From here, I'm going to take my left hand down and my right hand to either my hip or to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. So focusing on the breath, letting the mind and the thoughts go, and then release the right hand down, bend the left knee and lower it down to the floor, and then press the hips slightly forward, holding this stretch a little bit deeper. Your spine is long, your gaze is lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the back knee, step forward. Inhale to a long spine. And then exhale, step the right foot up and back. So nice long and wide base, strong legs. Ground down through your right hand this time. Lift your left hand up or take your left hand to your hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. So in yoga, we talk about this idea of impermanence, right? This might be a challenging pose for you to hold right now, but nothing stays the same forever. Everything changes. This too shall pass. And then release that left hand down, lower the back knee, press your hips forward. Breathe in. And breathe out. Deepen that stretch of that front leg, or that back leg, the front of the back leg. Good, and then tuck your toes, lift the back knee, step that back foot forward. Inhale to a long spine. And then exhale, step your left foot back, step your right foot back, hold a strong plank for 10, 9, Good. Hold that strong pose. Good. Don't let the mind take control. Breathe through and self-regulate. Nice. Lower your knees. Set your seat back to your heels and rest, forehead down. Let the heart rate come down. Let your breath slow again. And then press yourself up and come back to a seat. So legs again are crossed. And we're going to take a little twist. So take your right hand behind you. Take your left hand to your right thigh. You're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist up and over to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Back through center, twist the other way. So the right hand comes to the left thigh, left hand is behind. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back through center and we'll finish up with the sunshine arms, open breath. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands all the way down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let the breath go. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Good, and then lie all the way back for some final relaxation before we move on through our Monday. So lay back on your mat, palms can face up or down, and then bring your feet as wide as on the mat and just bring your knees to touch before we take our final resting pose. You're just gonna knock your knees side to side. And then take your legs out to the edge of the mat. As we take our final relaxation and meditation, this is where we let the yoga sink in. We check in with ourselves and notice if anything's changed since the beginning of practice. And this is when we can really decide who and how we want to be today. We can remind ourselves that this peace, this calm, this serenity is really just one ocean breath away. And you have a choice. You have a choice for how you want to be in stressful situations. Hug both knees into your chest. Rock side to side. And then slowly lower the knees over to the left. Pause in what's called a fetal position. And when I'm teaching my yoga classes, I love to say that this position right here represents a new beginning. You always have a new beginning. It's one breath away. You can always change. You can always step back and say, I didn't do that the way that I could have. But the next time, I'm going to do it better. Press yourself up. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful week. Thanks for coming.